What if you woke up tomorrow and your entire crypto portfolio was just gone? That's not merely a hypothetical. It's terrifyingly close to what happened to Ripple co-founder Chris Larsen. His personal accounts were compromised, leading to a massive theft. While early reports mentioned about $112 million in XRP being stolen, later legal filings suggest the loss was closer to $150 million. Welcome to Generational Wealth, your pathway from knowledge to legacy. Now, this wasn't some random, careless investor. This was an industry founder. The hack didn't happen because an exchange was breached, but because his personal private keys, reportedly stored in a password manager, were compromised. If a crypto OG can make a critical mistake with his own keys, it's a massive wake-up call for everyone. The hard truth is, if your XRP and XLM are sitting on an exchange right now, you're exposed to a different but equally serious risk. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly why, show you which wallets you should be using to secure your assets before it's too late. And if you want to stay ahead of these risks, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss our security updates. You've heard the phrase, not your keys, not your crypto, a million times. But what does it really mean? When you leave your XRP and XLM on a centralized exchange, you don't actually control them. The exchange holds the private keys, and you're essentially just a creditor. You've given them an IOU, trusting them to hold your money like a bank. But here's the kicker. Crypto exchanges are not banks. They're honeypots for hackers and the #1 target for cybercriminals. Even though Chris Larsen's funds were stolen from his personal wallets, the hackers immediately used major exchanges to try and cash out. They funneled the stolen XRP through platforms like MEXC, Gate, Binance, Kraken, and OKX. And while Binance's CEO confirmed they managed to freeze about $4.2 million of the funds, a huge portion was laundered and moved before anyone could stop it. This shows the two biggest problems. Exchanges are the tools hackers use to cash out, and they are also the biggest targets to get hacked in the first place. This isn't a new problem. The history of crypto is a graveyard of exchanges that either went bust or got hacked, taking user funds down with them. You probably remember the Mt. Gox disaster, but the pattern has never stopped. In 2018, the Japanese exchange Coincheck was hit for over $530 million in NEM tokens because they stored the assets in a less secure hot wallet. To their credit, Coincheck announced it would reimburse all 260,000 affected users out of its own capital. Then in 2020, KuCoin lost over $280 million in assets, including Bitcoin, XRP, and Stellar XLM, when hackers got control of their hot wallet keys. KuCoin impressively recovered or covered nearly all of the stolen funds, but that level of recovery is a rare exception, not the rule. And these attacks are not slowing down. They're getting bigger. In 2024, we saw Japan's DMM Bitcoin exchange get drained of over $300 million, and the Indian exchange WazirX lose around $230 million. Then, 2025 delivered one of the largest exchange hacks in history, when Bybit lost a staggering $1.4 billion. Leaving your coins on an exchange is a gamble that it will never be targeted, never go insolvent, and never freeze your withdrawals. That's a risky bet to make. So, how do you take back control and actually own your crypto? The answer is a cold wallet, also known as a hardware wallet. A hardware wallet is a small physical device that stores your private keys completely offline, which makes it practically impossible for hackers to get to them over the internet. When you want to send crypto, you connect the device to your computer or phone. The transaction is signed on the device itself before it's sent to the network. Your keys never, ever touch your internet-connected machine. For securing your XRP and XLM, a few wallets stand out for their strong security and ease of use. A leading choice is a Ledger device, like the Nano X. Ledger uses a certified secure element chip. It's the same kind of security chip found in your passport or credit card to keep your keys locked down, and it supports thousands of coins, including XRP and XLM, through the Ledger Live app. Another top-tier option is the Trezor Model T. Trezor is famous for its commitment to open-source software, which means the security community can constantly audit its code for vulnerabilities. The Model T has a touchscreen that lets you verify all the transaction details right on the device, which protects you from getting tricked by phishing attacks on your computer. A third excellent option, especially if you're on the go, is the Tangem wallet. It's a unique system of one or more cards, where the private key is generated and stored on a tamper-proof chip inside the card. You just tap the card to your phone using NFC to approve transactions. The fact that a crypto founder lost nearly $150 million from his personal accounts isn't just a warning, it's a final notice. The root of his loss was a private key compromise, and if your assets are on an exchange, you don't even have keys to protect. You're just outsourcing your security to a massive target. The only way to guarantee your crypto is truly yours is to take custody of it yourself. Moving your XRP and XLM from an exchange to a hardware wallet like a Ledger, Trezor, or Tangem is the single most important step you can take to protect your investment. Stop being a creditor to an exchange. It's time to be your own bank. If this guide was helpful, please give this video a like and share it with another XRP or XLM holder. And let me know in the comments which hardware wallet you use or are thinking about getting. For trending topics and actionable crypto insights, visit our website at generationalwealth.biz. While you're on our site, visit the shop and grab a free copy of our Generational Wealth Crypto Blueprint and Beginner's Guide to Altcoins absolutely free. Stay safe out there. Quick disclaimer, I'm not a licensed financial advisor. This is for educational purposes only and not financial or investment advice. Crypto is volatile. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. Do your own research.